Free motion quilting can be done on this machine with a breeze. Now, the foot that comes with it is foot letter R, which works okay. But the foot that you'll probably want to purchase if you're going to get into free motion quilting quite a bit is the open toe free motion spring foot. And that one will actually screw into the side of the machine. So I'm going to show you both. So first off, for the R foot, you'll notice that you have kind of a little vertical part of the foot and the place where it sticks on. This vertical part does need to sit in front of the white ankle. So as you kind of slip that up, it just clicks into place. Now on the machine, what we do want to do is go ahead and set it for free motion quilting. This is the symbol. It's in the sewing information area. And as you touch it, the very first one is the free motion floating. That's for the R foot. You'll hear the feed dogs click and lower down, and now it's ready to go. So here's a little bit of a quick how-to free motion quilt. So go ahead and as you sew, it's going to go ahead and take a few stitches, but as soon as you move the fabric, you need to kind of be in control of how fast you move it so you get nice even stitches. Set the machine so the needle stops in the down position and utilize the speed control of the machine so you can actually maybe reduce it to maybe halfway. So that means as you step on the foot control full speed, it's not as full speed as it could be, and you can start to match your hands to the speed of the needle to start to get some nice even stitches as you go around. You can kind of see that that foot is kind of just hovering over the fabric. And then as you can see that you have a nice kind of working stitch as you go. Now, if you go too slow, you'll get tiny stitches. If you move too fast, you get longer stitches. So this isn't something that you're going to learn in 10 minutes. This is something that every time I sit down to free motion quilt, I get better and better. But without the practice, you don't get the accuracy that you're looking for. Let me show you how you switch over to the other foot we talked about. You're going to go ahead and take your screwdriver out, loosen this screw here, take the entire ankle off, and we'll just leave the R foot attached to it while we are not using it. We also on screen are going to switch over from the free motion floating option to the free motion spring action option. And then that way the machine knows to handle this foot just a little bit differently. And then we're going to go ahead and slide this up. This is going to go up right over and around the post. And there's a part right here, this kind of angled top of the spring, that goes above your needle screw. Here we go, get it. Above it, yes. There we go. Yeah, don't try to do it below. It doesn't work so well. And just kind of get it all lined up. And then make sure you give that screw a nice little turn because you don't want that wiggling loose while you're sewing along. Okay, same concept. As you start to stitch, go ahead and step on the foot control. Take a few stitches in place, and then as you go, start to match the speed of your hands to get the nice looking stitch length that you would normally see if you were sewing. And what you get with this foot is the foot actually kind of bounces and taps the fabric, helping for the way the stitches come together, and it's really a better source instead of that foot hovering all the time. You're going to get a better looking stitch. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Sometimes on the back, we do need to adjust the tension a little bit. Actually, this is looking really good here. This is the one we just did with the spring action foot. This is the one we did with the R foot earlier. Now, what we're seeing right here is where you're starting to see a little bit of some dots getting pulled to the back side where we don't see it over here. So with this case, and sometimes we see more of it because of the different weights of thread that we're using. So on the screen, what you do is to get this to be smoother, we're going to go to a higher number of tension. So go ahead and turn that up to like a whole number plus. Try it again, see how you like it, and see if you can eliminate some of those little dots on the back. That's probably the most common thing, is that we're increasing the top tension when we are using it for free motion quilting. I also like a top stitch needle for that particular technique. And then that way too, as I'm going through quilt stitching where I would have a lot of intersections and piecing going on, where it gets really thick, that top stitch needle will go through it perfectly. So have fun free motion quilting. You've got a wonderful machine because you have lots of space. And if you do put it into a cabinet, you're going to love it even more.